Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3. Sure thing. Let me see. What new?
Choose to your heart's content.
Let us do our best. Everyone, watch out! Finally! I suppose some exercise is good sometimes. Surprise attack success! Yeah! A complete... What is this? Everyone, watch out! I'll nip your face! Here, easy peasy. Victor! Up we go! They're spaced out! Be my turn. It is my turn. Over. Why must I fight? I suppose some just as planned. Finally. Here. Bye-bye. Yeah. A predetermined surprise attack success. Here you go. Victory. What is this? Up we go! Up we go! Up we go! What are you doing? Preemptive attack success! Why can it always be my turn? All over! A predetermined... What is this? Preemptive attack success! I'll nip your face! Bye-bye! I can fight too! I suppose some... I should do my best too, right? Victory is mine! We're at an advantage. I'll nip your face! Yeah! Victory! Up we go! 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 Ow! What is this? We're at an advantage. I'll nip your face! Victory! Surprise attack success! Yeah! It's all over! I can fight too! I suppose... You only saw my after image! Bye-bye! It's one... You only saw my after image. It's all over. Victor! Up we go, up we go, up we go. That hurt. Up we go. We're at an advantage. I'll nip your face. It's one... What is this? Please stop! Surprise attack success! Bye-bye! I did it! Wait a little bit more! I can fight! I did it! What is this? We are at an advantage. Why can't it always be my turn? I did it! Me? It is my turn. I can fight too. We won! Surprise attack success! A complete! Please stop! Surprise attack success! Easy peasy! Why must I fight? I suppose... What is this? Huh? Finally! Seen us? Just easy peasy! It's one... We are at an advantage! Finally! It is my turn! Over! I did it! Me? I'll get everything done in 3 turns. I suppose... Everyone, please be careful. I'll nip your face! Don't judge me by my looks! thought I would need to use this. That was quite... They're spaced out! Be my turn. Easy peasy. We what? What is this? Up we go. That hurt. Just as planned. Why can't it always be my turn? Here, bye-bye. A complete...
keep you around till I'm
ready
satisfied.
anytime. I'll bet victory on this one blow. Enemy eliminated.
at the world like this, game industry is quite vast. Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Come on, let's hurry! Let us do our best.
As planned.
I'll nip your face. Hey, Papa!
It's my turn.
Easy.
It's my turn. Victory to us all.
Only saw my after image. Here it's all over. It's one pic.
It seems you are the most problematic.
Finally. Yeah! Chest Buster!
Now, who to face?
How ironic to see the arts of fighting I learned from war prove useful.
It is my
here.
turn. This was taught to me by my predecessor. This victory was with preemptive attack success. Nip your face.
Now,
Easy peasy. It is my turn. Wait a little bit
leave it to
more.
me. Tough, tough. It seems we held the advantage.
Up we go! Up we go! Up we go! Up we go! We did it! Here's a present! Up we go! What are you doing? Up we go! That hurt! Up we go! Up we go! Up yeah! Up we go! Up we go! Up. What are you doing?
I wish a barrage of bullets appeared out of nowhere.
I'd rather play games, but oh well. Let us go. Up we go. Up we go, up we go. That hurt. Up we go. Up we go. Up. Ow. Up we go. Up we go. Yeah. players do best. Here? I have not journeyed outside like this in quite some time. Preemptive attack success! Why can it always be my turn? Hey! A complete and utter victory!
As planned.
Finally!
It's my turn.
Over. It is my turn. I can fight too. I suppose some exercise is good sometimes. Up we go. Ow! You only saw my after image. It's all over. A complete and... Please stop. What is this?
Now is our chance.
I'll nip your face. It's one kajip. What is this? I'll nip your face. A complete. Just as planned. I'll nip your face. It's all over. Victory! Just as planned. I'll nip your face. It's
Now,
all over.
to the face. That was a pretty...
Up we go.
As planned.
Why can it always be my turn? It's one... Up we go. Everyone, watch out! Finally! Chestbuster! Victory! How can it always be my turn?
Now,
I'll get everything done in 3 turns. Wait a little bit
show
more.
some leniency. Set. That was a pretty interesting... Now is our chance.
Why can it always be my turn?
It's my
Easy
turn.
peasy. Please
Now,
stop. What should I
to the
do?
face. It seems we held...
Up we go. 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 Up. Surprise attack success. Hey,
It's my turn.
Our victory was written.
Leave it to me. Tuck. It seems we...
Just as planned, I'll nip your face.
Now,
I'll
that
get
was
everything
easy.
done in 3 turns. A predetermined... It's boss fight time! Let's get hyped!
it to me.
Really?
Let me defeat you. I am sorry, but this is just business as usual.
I'm gonna be invincible! I'll nip your face! Hey!
Leave it to me.
Easy. Phew. Here I go. Our victory was written. Well, what should I do? I suppose... We are at an advantage. Finally!
It's my turn. That was easy.
I did it! Wait a little more. I'm fine.
It's my turn. So, who is
Why
next?
must I did it! Yeah! Victory! Up we go! Up, Up we go! Up we go! What are you doing?
Now is our chance.
Why can't it always be my turn? Here,
Now,
here's my turn. We won! We are at an advantage. Finally! Chestbuster! Victory! Just as planned. Why can't it always be my turn? It's one pitch. Up we go. What are you doing?
Let us end this efficiently.
Finally!
Leave it to me. That was easy.
Here I go. I won!
Leave it to me. It seems...
Finally! Seen us? Here you go! It's one... Up we go! Ow! This battle seems quite overbearing. Cross combination!
Leave it to me. How is this? I am sorry, but...
What is this? Just as planned. Why can't it always be my turn?
It's my turn. That was easy.
Why must I won! Please stop! What should I do?
Now, who to face?
I can fight too! We won! Up we go! Up we go! Up, please stop! We are at an advantage. I'll nip your
It's my
all
turn.
over.
That
I'll get
was
everything
easy.
done in 3 turns. I suppose so.
Now is our chance.
Why can't it always be my turn? It's
Leave it to
all
me.
over. It is my turn. I won! It is my turn. What should I do? A predetermined... What is this? Up we go! This is what ninjas do best. Where should we go? What new?
Where are we going?
Hey, where we going? Let us do our best. We are at an advantage. I'll nip your face. It's
Now,
all over.
to the face. Victory.
Preemptive attack success! Yeah!
It's my turn.
Well, a predetermined... They're spaced out! Chestbuster! It's
Now,
all over!
to the face.
I'll get everything done in 3 turns. I won! Wait a little bit more.
Now, to the face. That was a pretty.
Where are we going?
Right! Let us do our best.
As planned.
Why can't it always be my turn? It's one... What is this? Everyone, watch out! I'll nip your face.
Now,
Easy peasy.
who to face?
Here I go. A predetermined... Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Ow. Up we go. Up we... What is this? Up we go. Up, please stop. What is this?
I am sorry, but for the sake of
Finally.
last station, I need you to fall.
Best combination!
It's my turn. How ironic. Not bad.
Golly, I sure do wonder what the blonde of this world is like. You look so excited, Neppy. What kind of girl do you know her to be? She's quiet, smart, and calm. If left alone, she could read books for the rest of forever.
So she's everything you're not.
Yeah, I guess. But when we hang out together, we're pretty good pals. Oh, and if I act silly, she's great at making blunt comebacks. Wow, fun!
I see. So what does that mean? Are you better friends with her than the me in your world?
Now that's a toughie. I mean, noir is noir, so... Wait, are you jealous by chance?
What? Don't flatter yourself. Who would ever be jealous of that?
Aw, don't worry about it. I heart you plenty, Noir.
You've got it all wrong. And now you're saying you hurt me? Oh, that's not...
Oh, someone else is here. Is that Blondie?
Phew, nice timing. Where is she?
Ooh, things were just getting good. But, okay, where's Blonde? Oh, yep, that's totally her, but... Ack! Pluty, stay away from her when she's HDD'd up! Huh?
She's serious, isn't she? If it's a fight she wants, then...
I need to activate HDD2.
Aw, wait for us. Nappy, we should go too. No way. Blonde's usually nice and quiet, but when she's pissed, she's crazy terrifying. And when you toss HDD into the mix, when she transforms, it's It's like all her emotions are replaced with berserkness.
Damn it! How long do those idiots intend to keep me waiting? I guess I've calmed down a bit thanks to that. I rushed over here, but what the hell am I going to do? I can't actually use force and beat her to a pulp, can I? No! Why do I gotta think so hard? It's all because of that stupid CPU of last station! Maybe I'll just go home. If I leave before we meet, I can make up all the excuses I want.
Sorry for the wait. Here I am!
Shit! Now you show up? Your timing really sucks.
Don't curse at me. That's a rude greeting.
Whatever. I'm not the one going around with that nasty face.
What nasty face? Well, let me introduce myself. I'm last station's CPU, Blackheart. This is a surprise. I never thought the illustrious Louis would have a little girl as their CPU.
Can it, pigtails? Don't they teach manners to new nations? You like keeping your guest waiting forever?
Oh, oops. So sorry. No, seriously. I am sorry, but we can't just let any suspicious stranger into our basilicom.
You're too damn cocky. You're just some newbie CPU.
And there goes the older generation feeling threatened by the newer, smarter generation. That all you got?
Uh-oh. Scary times, you guys. Blonde is getting crazy mad.
Noir won't back down, though.
Yeah, because she hasn't had Blonde's fury drilled into her skull. If she gets serious, she'll swing anything around like a weapon and bust up her surroundings.
Oh, so she uses anything?
Yep, and she can split the earth with a single blow. All who come in contact with her are slain. And at the top of the pile of corpses, grinning like a demon, will stand Blonde.
Oh, what a scary story.
Blondie is really scary. Yes, my friend, she is. Well, maybe I exaggerated her legend a little bit, but hey.
It's so amazing that you have such a scary friend.
Like I said, she's almost always a super quiet, nice girl. Besides, when it comes to HDD, Sadie is about 100 times more frightening.
But I'm always really nice.
No, you're not.
You don't have to shake your head that many times. Then, do you want to compare now? I'll transform, and we'll go talk to Blondie.
Yikes, no, stop. That is definitely not cool. If you do that, even with me and Noir there's no way we could cope with the aftermath.
What the hell's up with those two idiots shouting while pretending to hide in those bushes?
They're Planetoon's so-called CPUs.
Maybe you should think harder about the people you associate with.
That's none of your business. Why are you even here? What business does Louis' CPU have in my nation?
That's, well, your dumbass nation doesn't impress me much. And,
Don't dodge the question. It's gotta be a big deal if the CPU herself came all this way. No matter how much you dislike my nation, I can't think you'd come here just to bitch at me.
Of course there's more to it. I'd like to meet a CPU with that much time to kill.
Exactly. I'm pretty busy. Can you get to the point already?
Don't rush me, damn it! Ready to pull the crap out of your ears and listen to me? So...
Lady Blackheart, we have a situation. A serious situation.
Huh? You again?
Whew. Am I off the hook?
Wow, I thought he was just some throwaway character, but this is his third appearance. I never would have guessed it. You're an impressive dude, you know that?
Huh? Thank you for your kind words.
but his name is just a generic one. It's too bad he didn't get an actual name.
Well, outside of this game, I do have an actual name.
Don't you see, Pluty? The shock is that an NPC without an actual name has made 3 appearances. If he had a name, everyone would know that he'd pop up again later. See?
Oh, now I get it.
An enlightening game design lecture, ladies. I see now the pros and cons to displaying an NPC's name.
Why the heck are you all getting wrapped up in a meta discussion? Isn't there a crisis?
Oh, you're right. I slipped out of character.
So what happened? Tell me already.
Yes, I received word that someone is attacking one of our nation's software manufacturing factories.
What? Who's responsible?
I don't really know. That's kind of why I use the generic pronoun someone.
Yes, I know that much. Jeez, you surely know the foe's number and the scale of damage?
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't listen to the whole report.
As soon as we're done here, this guy's fired. I should hurry over there. So hey, Louis, CPU!
Huh? What do you want?
I don't know why you came here, but you better not pull any other unnecessary stunts. You got that?
A factory assault! I feel like this has happened to me before, so we'd better go too. Smell you later!
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, why the hell did I even come here? Where are we going? Can I decide where to go?
Hey! Hurry and pick a place.
I wish a barrage of bullets.
Let us do our best. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Please stop. Up we go. What is this? What is this? Up we go. Up, please stop. What is this? Up we go. Ow! Everyone, watch out! Finally! Hey!
Now,
Well,
face.
we won! This battle seems quite overbearing.
I'll nip your face! Chestbuster! Yeah!
Now, who to face? Let me defeat you!
I will provide you strength.
Huh? Me? Ay! 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 Twisty twist! Wow!
Where are we going?
I wish a barrage of bullets appeared out of me.
Here? Up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go. Up, please stop.
No matter the opponent, I'll never lose. Hi-ya! Chestbuster! Chestbuster!
Leave it to me! Let me defeat you!
Well, that was quite... What is this? Up we go! What is this? Up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go, up. That hurt. We are at an advantage.
Why can't it always be my turn?
Now,
Easy peasy.
who to
Well,
face?
I did it.
Me?
I'll get everything done in 3 turns. I
Now.
did it.
Who to face? There! That was a pretty interesting battle.
What is this? What is this? Up we go. That hurt. Up we go, up we go, up we go, up. What are you doing? Up we go. Please stop. What is this? What is this? What is this? this. Everyone, please be careful.
I'll nip your face. Press combination!
Leave it to me. Let me defeat you.
It is my turn. That was...
How can it always be my turn? Hey,
Now, who to face?
It is my turn. Why must I did it!
me?
It is my turn. I suppose some... That hurt!
Demolish! Destroy! Games that I can't make copies of have no right to exist!
You just don't have high enough ripping capabilities to...
What's that, pipsqueak? You think you can make copies of these so-called CDs?
Easily. Busting down any protective measures is the mark of a true pirated wares dealer.
Well, I don't like it. Some tiny rat shouldn't be able to do things that I can't. All their games must die!
Do what you want, I guess. But seriously, why in the world was I forced into coming along?
More people, more destruction! Even a little rat can be helpful!
Arguing with this meathead is tiring. That old hag was more tolerable. I'll bust stuff up with you, but I ain't gonna even try to fight those CPU broads.
I don't want a coward's help anyway. Nobody can match my awesome destructive powers in battle!
You've never met them, so of course you can talk like that. Try beating that sadistic CPU!
Oh, goody. It's Mr. Rat.
Crap! That sleepy voice!
I've missed you.
Don't come any closer! Stay back!
Ew! Pluty, don't touch that! Wild rats are dirtier than my unwashed cereal bowls. Oh, that's right. Mr. Rat is icky and dirty.
I got proper hygiene, you know? And I'm not a rat either! My name's Warachu, dang it!
If the rat's here, then that must mean the 7 sages are behind this.
Ho ho! That is correct!
Whoa! My ears just exploded with noise. Now that's what I call a loud voice and stuff. Ow! My ears are ringing.
I am one of the 7 sages, the strongest of them all! Copy-paste!
Thanks, man! Why does everyone spill the beans about who they are so readily?
What? Should I have kept my identity a secret?
Well, obviously. Oh, wait. This'll be a good chance to get them to remember my name, too! Behold, the 7 Sages' glorious idol and mascot! I am... What are you?
Man, I can't hear a thing thanks to that giant robot. Oh, okay, my hearing is coming back now.
Phew, the ringing's dying down. You gotta dial it back a little. At least warn us before you start shouting that loud. Be courteous. Huh? Aw, Mr. Rat looks all depressed for some reason.
Screw the lot of ya!
Okay, so I couldn't hear all of it, but you there. You've made quite a mess, you fiend.
What? How dare you not listen to my every word? I am the strongest of all the 7 sages, and my name is Copy-Paste!
Jeez, enough of that already. But now we see the true nature of the 7 sages, attacking my nation so blatantly.
Ha! Coming up with devious schemes isn't my thing. I just like to go hog wild.
What? Hang on. That's definitely not what we were told to tell them.
Huh? They told us to do something?
Ugh, you stupid linebacker. Here, read this if you can.
You ain't the boss of me. Let's see here. Ha ha ha. Because Louise CPU drew your attention away from here, I was able to easily, Hey! What's this word?
Demolish.
Ah! I was able to easily demolish your precious factory.
Oh, I get it now. That's what it was all about. That's why she came.
Huh? What's this stuff saying? What does Louise CPU got to do with any of this?
Clamp it, you buffoon.
I don't really get it. But does that mean Blondie is your friend?
I think that's what they mean. I don't really get it either.
Ridiculous! I don't remember ever making nice with no CPU.
Shut up!
Sorry to interrupt your idiotic ramblings, but you've seriously pissed me off.
Huh? Really? So you want to rumble with the strongest of the 7 sages? That's me, by the way.
Noir, what'll we do? He keeps saying he's the strongest.
Ignore it. Those who keep bragging about themselves are usually overcompensating.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. For example, hey Neptune, who's the strongest CPU?
Glad you asked. It's me, of course. I'm the strongest for a simple reason. 'Cause I'm the strongest.
Get it now?
Oh, okay.
I'm not quite pleased with your satisfied expression.
Hello? How long are you gonna chat? Make it clear whether or not we're gonna fight.
Don't remind me. I already said I was pissed.
I'll do to you what you've done to my precious factory. Prepare yourself! Plutia, you help too!
Are you sure?
Sweet memories of Whiplash, Noir. Are you thinking straight?
Of course I am. Unless I turn him into scrap metal, I won't be happy.
Well, since I have Noir's blessing, whee!
I'll stamp every nut and bolt under my heel until there's not even a spot of oil left.
Crap, she's here! I'm gonna scram! I don't care to see what happens next!
Ah, mini bosses can go home. Be sure to toss me up my favorite salad for my triumphant return.
Yeah, now I know he's dead.
3 against 1 again? Ugh, how boring. The same thing over and over will not satisfy me.
Don't underestimate me. You're no match for me no matter how many of you there are.
Huh. The last one said basically the same thing. Maybe they all study the same Villainy 101 book.
Either that, or the 7 sages have a thing for multiplayer action. In that case, they're quite the group of perverts. Dearest Neppy, you agree with me, right?
Awkward. Why are you asking me? I think I'm cool being a spectator or whatever for this one.
That simply won't do. Either you play with us, or I will have to play with you.
That sounds nice. If it comes down to that, count me in.
Friends close, enemies closer, I guess. Someone save me! But okay, I get it. I'll join in.
The two of you really do get carried away too often.
I don't want to hear that from a girl who is the very definition of getting carried away.
I feel better when Neppy is here with us. In this form, I tend to overdo it before I can stop myself. When that happens, use your body to stop me.
I refuse. I feel bad for our foe. Somewhat.
I don't need no CPU sympathy. I've reached my limit, so I'm gonna start my rampage now!
Plutia, don't hold back at all! Give him your very worst!
Oh, fine. I don't get off on outright violence, but if my Noir asks it of me, I will.
Now there's a flat-out lie. Your life will be taken by my hands! It's my turn! Say! There!
This is nothing!
Say, leave it to me!
Ah!
There!
Not bad!
I'll
Doesn't
get
work!
everything done in 3 turns.
My body! My body is breaking!
That was quite a battle.
Oh, this amazingly strong body is broken! No!
What a fierce explosion! Now that's what I call finishing a man off!
He was noisy to the very end.
Nowhere near you two.
Oh, did my little neppy just say something rude? I missed it.
Please stop wrapping me up in more arguments.
I'm not. Wrapping up, though. Isn't that where we twist our arms and legs together?
Hey, stop! Don't touch! Noir, do something!
Not my problem. Maybe the 2 CPUs of Planetoon should work it out themselves.
But you were the one who told her it was fine to transform.
Aw, come on. Why not wrap yourself up with me? Or can I treat you as my present to unwrap?
Knock it off! If you don't, I'm going to get angry.
I'm quivering in fear. Perhaps I'll stop here for now.
The older-looking nappy is so soft and smooth. She feels like a water slide.
You really have to wonder if she's the same person.
Like you're one to talk. Anyway,
What do we do about my factory? It looks like it'll take a while to get it running again.
It's pretty badly damaged, huh? But we socked it to one of those sage guys, so we're kinda equal.
Don't shrug it off just because it didn't happen to your nation.
If the 7 sages lose a member, are they still gonna be called the 7 sages? Look at the brain on this girl. So, like, the 6 sages? Nah, I bet they'll keep using 7.
Who cares about the semantics? Oh, this is all that stupid CPU from Louise's fault.
Uh-oh. Noir has a scary face. You know, Noir, Blonde isn't a bad person. She gets mad easily and can be reckless and stubborn, but she's not the type to do schemy stuff.
Yeah, the blonde from your dimension. Whatever the case, I'll never forgive her.
She won't listen to me. What do we do, Plutie? I don't know. I'm so sleepy. You clearly don't care about the situation that's unfolding. That's cool. I'm kinda tired too, and Isty's probably calm again. Wanna go home? That sounds great. Okay. Bye-bye, Noir. We'll be back again.
Huh? You're going home? You won't help me clean up? Wait! Hey, I said to wait!
Here? Up we go!
too, right? Show me your stuff!
Now, let me defeat you!
I'll get everything done in 3 turns. This victory was with the help of... Up we go! 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 Please stop! You only saw my after image! It's
Now,
all over!
to the face!
I suppose some... Up we go! Up. What are you doing? It's boss fight time! Let's get hyped! Hi-ya! Chest Buster!
Leave it to me! Hup! Set! Yeah! There!
Wait a little bit more. I think I'm stronger now, Noob. Up we go, up, yeah! Up we go! Please, that hurt! This battle seems quite overbearing. I'll nip your face! Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
Now, let me defeat you!
Well, this victory... Please stop! As game industry's tome, why can't it always be my turn? Show me your stuff!
Now, to the face!
Hey! Set! I'll get everything done in 3 turns. Here I go. I can fight too. Me? Boink! There! Why can it always be my turn? Yeah! Yeah!
It's my turn! There! Yeah! Set!
I'll get everything done in 3 turns. Yeah! This victory was with the... Up we go! What are you doing? This is what ninjas do best! Let us do our best. What is this? That hurt! Please stop! Please stop! What is this? Up you go! What are you doing?
I am sorry, but for the
Why
sake
can
of
it
last
always
station,
be my turn?
I need you to fall.
Show me your stuff!
Leave it to me. Let me defeat you.
It is my turn. This victory was with the help of all. Thank Up you go! Please stop! Right!
This is where you shall decide.
I'd rather play games, but oh well. No one can stop me!
I wish a barrage of bullets appeared out of nowhere.
Adventures are the real thrills of life! Can I decide where to go?
Where are we going?
Where are we going? You! This is what ninjas do best! Where should we go? Please decide where to go.
I wish a barrage of bullets appeared out of nowhere.
Where are we going? You! Let me see. Where should we go? Please decide where to go.
Where are we going?
I am sorry, but for the sake of
Finally.
Last Station, I need you to fall.
Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
Now, to the face. I am sorry,